Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Against the Public for August 11th, 2025. Guys, we are smashing Major League Baseball right now after a perfect, the modest 2-0 record on Sunday. We're in a 21-6 run in Major League Baseball, including 14-4 in Major League Baseball totals, and of course those records are always verified and documented at Pickdawgz.com. We'll talk about that in a second. I'm Dana Lane. Thanks for joining me. This is your first glance at the opening numbers and movement for Monday's biggest games. We have a small card to work with on Monday, but there's still plenty of chances to cash tickets, and we're going to do just that, so let's get to it. As mentioned, Major League Baseball continues to be the gift that keeps on giving. Thank you so much. Not everybody's attention's on football, but nonetheless, we're crushing baseball. 11 games to choose from on Monday, starting with the Philadelphia Phillies and Cincinnati Reds at 6:10 Eastern Time. Tyon Walker, 4-5, 3.53 ERA goes for the Phils against Andrew Abbott, 8-2, 2.34 ERA for the Reds. Reds open up $1.18. That has been pushed up to $1.25. Mostly professional money is behind that move, but we do see 57% of public money on the Phillies. So I don't expect that money line to go too much higher. If you like the favorite, just wait a little bit. I think maybe that number is going to come down just a little bit. And if you like the favorite, jump on that game right now. Your total is 9.5 under -20 after opening 9.5 over -15. So professional money on the under in this one. Andrew Abbott faced the Phillies July 4th. Probably very excited, or maybe not, to face them again. And of course, that July 4th weekend start, he allowed 4 earned runs, 3 1/3 innings, 9 hits. Not a great day. Reds won that game 9-6. They put up a 5 spot in the top of the 3rd inning to really seal the deal. Phillies made it interesting late, but they did have that early deficit, and Abbott will obviously try to avoid that again on Monday. The highlight on the card is clearly Boston Red Sox with Garrett Crochet, 13-4. 2.24 ERA. He'll face the Houston Astros. Christian Javier, if you have forgotten that name, he was 3-1 with a 3.89 ERA, and I say it that way because it's not a 2025 number. It's a 2024 number, and he is scheduled to be on the hill for the Astros, and of course he will be making his first start since May 21st, 2024. Then he unfortunately had Tommy John surgery, and that's about right. It's about a year and a half or so, and that's the recovery time. So he is scheduled to be the starter. Now, I will say this, double check this, because there are some sites out there that are listing a different starter on this. So double check, because my information tells me that Javier is going to get the ball, but of course we want to make sure that everything is accurate. I'm not going to be involved in this, so either way is okay with me. It's just a great story to see Christian Javier back on the mound for the Astros. Boston trails the Blue Jays by 3 games in the American League East. Houston just 1 game ahead of Seattle in the West. My customers are going to add, yes they will, add to that incredible 21-6 run, 1,078, check that, 1,178 units won, including that 14-4 mark on Major League Baseball totals. Jump on those on my premium plays or an all-access card right now. Just 1 game in the WNBA, and that will feature the Connecticut Sun and the Golden State Valkyries, and New Orleans Saints just kick a meaningless field goal to push that game over for us, so that's a win for our all-access members. Some had 36.5. We already had a winner on that, but some had 37.5 and really needed that field goal. So congratulations either way. We got a W in preseason football, which is off to a great start as well. Golden State -9, open up 12.5, total 157.5, and of course Golden State is dealing with a ton of injuries, so this is why we see that number drop down in favor of Connecticut. Despite the fact they've had a horrific season, they have been very good against the number of late, and the public thinks they're going to do it again against Golden State. Guys, if you want every selection I release from now to this time next year, just over $5 a day will give you every play, including the entire NFL preseason, the entire regular season, the college football season, NBA, NHL, college basketball, and right up to this point, this this time next year in Major League Baseball. Just over $5 a day. So jump on to Pickdawgz.com website, get involved, and of course, there's something there for everyone. If that's a little bit too much of a commitment, I have a 3-day pass, 7-day pass, 30-day pass, whatever your flavor, it's up there right now on the brand new Pickdawgz.com website. In addition, guys, before I get to your free play, don't miss out, because right now, as we talked about earlier on, right now we're absolutely smashing baseball. And again, it doesn't matter where the money comes from. I know I've been the reason why, or one of the reasons why your mind is on football right now, but we never forget about baseball until the last pitch of the World Series. Absolutely on fire. So please don't miss out tomorrow. Okay. Let's get to your free play, and we will go to rotation number 955, 956 between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Athletics. I don't know why they can't call them Las Vegas if they're officially coming to Las Vegas, but right now they're the Athletics. Ryan Pepio, 7-9, 3.77 ERA goes for the Rays against Jeffrey Springs. 10-7, 3.89 ERA for the Athletics. The opening number was Athletics minus $1.16. That's up slightly to $1.20. The total is 10 under minus $1.20. And we know both starters have been solid this season, even with Pepio's 7-9 record. Opponents are hitting just .228 over 136 innings with a 1.15 WHIP. So that is good enough when we're looking at a number this large. Springs managed a winning record with the Oakland. I knew I would do it. With the Athletics holding opponents to a .221 average across 132 innings. We are getting two starters whose strikeout to walk ratio is over 2.5. Both have proven that they can be relied on to prevent the big innings. When we look at over-under breakdowns for both teams, there's no clear advantage until we get to the Rays' road record, where they're 31-22-3, 9 games under, I guess, to the under, 9 games over 500 to the under. That has added, that's an incredible mark too, one of the best in baseball. But if you follow this trend over the last 2 years, the Rays have been a under machine on the road. In fact, since 2024, they have cashed unders in 60% of their games, 78, 53, and 6. Only the Guardians are better in Major League Baseball. Both teams bring in good lineups to this one, but neither one warrants an over with a number this high. I was surprised to see a 10. I thought I was going to see a 9.5. I think the 10 is a little bit too much, which is why we see the juice on the under, because that is the general feeling when slapping that number up on the board. Your free play for Monday is Tampa Bay and the Athletics under 10 minus $1.20. Guys, go to pickdawgz.com, where every play that I have released is up on the website as we speak. Few will be up there tomorrow, including that annual all-access pass for just over $5 a day. Don't forget, I will have premium plays in Major League Baseball, WNBA. We'll get back to it again in the NFL exhibition season, where we have had a tremendous start. This week has been great. All of that will be loaded up at the new Pickdawgz.com website. I can't thank you enough for joining me. Hit that like and subscribe button. You can find me on X at Dana Lane Sports. For Against the Public, I'm Dana Lane. All the best to you and your wagers on Monday.